driving season will soon be upon us, and with that, it's time to talk a little bit about contracts. Jim, I know I talked to a lot of shippers, and one of the main questions you hear out there is, should I be signing a contract with a mover? Can you tell us a little bit about, number one, if you need to, and then maybe some of the things that we should be looking for if you do sign a contract with a mover?
Sure. I mean, I think contract is going to be the key to the success of the move. You know, you as the customer, you want to make sure that the mover actually has an agreement with you. So the first thing I would suggest that people look for is some type of contract that has information on it. At the top probably should be the company name, their logo, their physical address, contact information, phone, website, and then from there should be information about the move itself. It should talk about whether it's, you know, weight or hourly move, and then it should have agreed upon pickup and delivery dates. It should address if there's packing or other services that the mover has agreed to supply. And in addition to that, it should talk about insurance, any guarantees, any other things that might be pertinent. And then it should be signed by the moving representative and dated. And as the client, they should sign it too and return a copy to the moving company so that they can be sure that on move day that they've got some type of supporting documentation that they expect the company to show up.
Sure. So I guess like everything in life, it makes sense that you kind of have everything in writing in a clear, concise way. When you turn in the moving contract, should you expect to pay any sort of deposit or pay for the move up front? Is there anything like that that a customer should be aware of?
Sure. You know, we've seen it kind of all over the board. Many companies don't require a deposit, but there are many out there that will ask for some type of upfront agreement. And again, I would just make sure that it's all in the contract, whatever you're signing for, whatever you're paying, and make sure that you know when that payment is due and how much. And from there, hope that the moving company will then live up to their end of the bargain.
Great. And now, I mean, I'm sure we can offer people out there, if people do have moving contracts and need help on, I'm sure they can probably email in and we can take a look at them and help walk them through any of that.
Sure. You know, quite often, folks will call up and we'll offer any type of, advice. You know, it's not necessarily about the move, it's about helping people have a stress-free situation.
Great. So there you go. When you're looking at your contracts, as always, make sure all the details are in there. You've read them carefully. They're always long, difficult documents to read. Sometimes they induce stress, but it's important to really take a good, clear look at it and understand it.
That's a great point. You know, we tend to rush around and say, well, I heard it all, so let me just sign here. Making sure you actually understand all the verbiage. Great point.
Thanks a lot, Jim.